Welcome back to God's Blueprint. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful turning points in the Bible, the Tower of Babel. It's a story of pride, unity, and a divine interruption that changed the course of humanity. But it's also a reminder that when our plans crumble, God's blueprint still stands. Let's see how Genesis chapter 11 reveals both our human weakness and God's unstoppable mercy. After the flood, the world spoke one language and shared one purpose. People moved east and settled in a land called Shinar. There, they said, "Let's build a city and a tower that reaches to the heavens. Let's make a name for ourselves so we won't be scattered across the earth." It sounds ambitious, but pride was at the core. Instead of lifting God's name high, they wanted to lift their own. Brick by brick, they built their monument to human glory. But God saw what they were doing. He said, "If as one people they have begun to do this, nothing they plan will be impossible for them." So God came down and confused their language. Suddenly, no one could understand each other. Construction stopped. The city was called Babel, because there the Lord mixed up their speech and scattered them across the face of the earth. It was a divine reset, reminding humanity that true unity without God only leads to confusion. But the chapter doesn't end there. It traces the family line of Shem, one of Noah's sons, generation after generation, leading to a man named Abram. And through Abram, God would begin a brand new plan. Not humanity climbing up to heaven, but heaven reaching down to humanity through faith and promise. Genesis chapter 11 shows both humanity's pride and God's mercy. Even when people turn inward, God still moves his story forward. The tower fell, but his plan stood firm, leading straight to the covenant and eventually to Christ. Every tower we build for ourselves will fall, but every promise God builds lasts forever. Join my newsletter so you don't miss what happens next in Genesis chapter 12, the call of Abram.